It's a new year and checking in with ArtSpace Lima. They've got a lot happening. Joining us today, Director Sally Windle. And thanks for joining us, Sally.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
All right, it already starts on Saturday because you have the big opening of the annual photography show, right?
Every year, this is the first show that we have, and it's always the grand kickoff because it's a lot of interaction with people, a lot of chances to have your work shown. And it's the annual photography show, and it's already been juried, and we're ready. We're getting it hung so that everybody is ready to see a beautiful show. And we try to honor each piece. And we usually get about 250 entries, and we try our best to show everybody because we've got a lot of space here, but it's a beautiful collection. Every year we just stand back and think, wow, how can it ever get better? But it's going to open this Saturday, and the opening will be from 6:30 to 8. You can come in anytime. We have a brass quartet that's going to be playing, great food, and great art. So it's always a good time.
All right, that's a good way to kick off the year. Okay, so you're continuing your series, though, with Lunch with the Laureate, right?
Right, and we're also planning an event, like every third Tuesday we have Lunch with the Laureate, and she goes over some different things. People can submit their writing to her. They do a lot of feedback, but we're also going to plan an evening where people can come in. So it's extended from these Lunch with the Laureates, but we want to make sure that everybody can have that chance to bring their work in, show what they've done, maybe get some tips, and then have a presentation. So this Tuesday, it will be Lunch with the Laureate on the 20th, and we'll start at 2 o'clock and we end at 4.
All right, very good. And then on Wednesdays, a chance to kind of open up the studio area, right, for people.
Right, and we want to make sure that we tell everyone that we're open until 8 o'clock on Open Studio, and we kind of want to re-announce this because we've had some people come in, but then with the holidays, sometimes you think, well, I've got a lot of things to do, but we have a lot of people that have participated, and it's not only in the classrooms that you can come in and work, but you can also work in the studio, in the clay studio. So we've got lots of different things going on, but we want to make sure that those people that can't get here by 5 o'clock during the weekday can have a little extra time. So come on in. It's open from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock on Wednesday evenings, every Wednesday.
All right. I think this is kind of a hobby that is coming back a little bit, knitting and the crocheting and that kind of thing. And so you guys have something coming up?
Yes, well, Granny Crafts. I'm not sure what the official title is, but yeah, there's lace making, there's doilies, there's a lot of things that are kind of coming up to popularity now, but we've got the knitting classes, and there's a chance to do a magic loop, and this is a class that you have to have a little bit of experience, but they'll actually make in one evening a circle hat with a button, and it's really a cute design. And we're hoping that people will then get into this group because we'd like to have something for knitters, a knitting circle, to kind of take off. But we want to give you that space. But if you haven't ever made a hat on these circle needles, then this is your chance.
All right, very good. And then color pencil. Everybody thinks paint and stuff like that, but color pencil, you can do some beautiful work with that, right? You got something coming up with that?
Right. And a lot of times when you use these like watercolors or color pencils, it kind of takes you back to third grade when you use them for decorating. Well, now we've got a person coming in, and this is brand new, Mike Link, and he is going to show us how to do value. He'll actually take you through a lot of different procedures, and we have great color pencils, a lot of blending techniques, and he'll show you how to make a nice composition, but hopefully then it'll be something that you can take on and create some beautiful work. But you'll take with you an example of the pear that we've got, and that is going to be pretty interesting, but it's also for those people that can't get here in the evening. So that class is going to be from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
All right, very good. And then people love to journal, and you're talking about junk journal class, so talk about that a couple of evenings.
It sounds like an odd name, but this is one of our most popular items when the person who brings them in our gift shop, they always go really quickly. And Joyce Daniels is the person that puts these together. She has a myriad of collection of materials. It's book binding, and then you add things. So it's kind of like a scrapbook, but it's also a place where you can do journaling. And that's really big for the beginning of the year, is to start off with recording your thoughts, your poems, and having a place where you can collect a few things. So these are really popular, and we have the person that makes them very popular. So she will be be here, and it's going to be on 2 Wednesdays, January 28th and February 4th, 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. And if you have some special photos that you want to bring in, you can, but we have so many things that you can make a really great collection. And we call them creative journals, but if you know them as junk journals, that's what we'll have here. And it's going to be a great class.
That sounds like a good one. Wow, lots of things happening. Of course, much, much more. Sally, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you always for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.